Hello my fellow airsofters, ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back. We've got the Toxicant XM5 back on the bench here, and again, just updating you guys as and when I do stuff. So the main bugbear I have with the XM5, and a lot of people seem to think that I hate this gun or I dislike it, or I've spent a load of money and it's rubbish for the money. Honestly, that's not the case. Yes, it has its niggly issues. The only two really that stick out to me, the dust cover and the wobbly stock. Apart from that, I'm struggling really to pick fault with it. Yes, we had a couple of issues with the mags, but that could just be a thing that's been in storage a long time. I don't even plan to use the CO2 mags anyway. The only thing I do wish is that Toxicant themselves would reply to my emails, because I want to spend more money with them. I need more mags. I want to get the suppressor, and still waiting patiently. So the stock, this is a SIG, sort of SIG branded stock, and this isn't the stock to the images that I saw the XM5, and maybe I was in a bit of misunderstanding that they came with this stock. I'm really not sure. So but it all boils back down to the video that they had on their product page on the Toxicant website, which was, the Garand thumb video. In that video, they were looking at the Mark 18 variant, which this is 8 or 9 inch barrel. I can't quite remember. And there's a point in that video, I'll get the snapshot from the video that in question, where the representative from Sig Sauer and Garand Thumb, they're discussing stocks, and Garand Thumb has put a BCM, I think, stock or something on it. Wasn't a fan of that at all, and he's asking, Micah, who's behind the camera, which one he prefers, and he says big gun, small stock. And the stock that they actually have on that SIG that they're kind of, well, Garand Thumb doesn't like, but the guy from SIG and Micah do, is, from the best I can get from the image, and I'll be putting the image up if I remember to do it in editing. If I don't, apologies, is the Magpul MOE SL-M stock. This is a mil-spec stock. It's Magpul, and primarily, it's a small stock. Fits on your normal buffer tubes like that. So I picked this up. I actually picked this up from the guys at Land Warrior, because they had it in stock and it was well priced. I think it was like 50 something quid, which for these stocks isn't bad. I'm normally spending 90 to 100 pounds on a CTR, which I have used CTRs in a lot of my builds, so I thought I'd go a bit differently. So as far as I'm understanding, I might be mistaken, you can let me know in the comments below, this is the stock in that video. Now, it's a very cool little stock from Magpul. It's very diddy, not the P kind, and yeah, it's very minimalistic, but still got that Magpul quality in their polymers. I really do like them. But the interesting thing about this, bear in mind, if you remember when we put the CTR stock on, it was wobbly. The SIG stock, wobbly as hell. We'll take that off, and we're going to put this on now. To get this on, you either use one of those Magpul hooks on this part to pull it down a bit further. There's also many methods where you can put like a flathead in there and just push the pin down. Or what I did, just take a small screwdriver, put it through those holes, and then you can pull the pin down like that. So we're going to place this on the XM5. I'm going to pull this down and slide it on, like so. And the interesting thing about this Magpul stock, even though it's mil-spec like the other one, there's no movement in it. Yes, you're going to have some movement, otherwise it wouldn't be able to slide backwards and forwards. But the stock is actually really solid. And I'd actually gone and ordered some of that sticky back Velcro stuff, like 6mm Badger was talking about in his video, and putting it on the inside to tighten the stock up. And honestly, I'm not going to have to do that now. Look how nice and sturdy that is. And I'm also getting the stock that I like the look of in that video. This is how I wanted to build the Mark 18. Yeah, I'll be changing the grip. I'll be changing the optic. I'll be putting like a foregrip on and a little flashlight, I think. I don't think pet boxes, I'm not really considering at the moment. So yeah, this stock is a perfect fit for the Toxicant XM5. If I can fold this bloody thing. What I like about this stock as well is like when it is folded like that, there's no play in it, which I perhaps didn't talk about in the previous video. So you give it a bit of a tap and it'll fold round, and you know, it's very minimalistic, out the way. It's not a huge stock. Yes, you're not charging it with the side charging handle, with your stock folded to the side. Whack it back to the rear and we're good to go. And this stock is actually pretty damn comfortable. I do check all my products before when they come into the post, just to make sure there's nothing missed or anything like that. And it is really nice. You've got this slight rubber texture butt pad. It would have been nice if Magpul could have incorporated a QD point on the side. Maybe I can put like a, I think that's M-lock, so maybe I can get an M-lock QD point there, and that will sort out my sling mounting issue. So I'm going to have to get one for there, and I'm also going to have to get one for the rail as well, because I like to run opposite side. I'm a right-handed shooter. I like to run opposite side of the stock, round the back of the stock, and then fix to the point here. And I use the Ferro Concept, I think it's Ferro Concept slings. And yeah, I think it suits the gun. The fit is a lot better. I think the reason probably why Toxicant didn't go down this route, I'm not even sure if the SIG XM7, the real one, or the SIG Spear comes with this stock. I really don't know. Perhaps it does come with this. But yeah, this can be put to one side now. Maybe I'll save it for another build. Maybe I'll never ever use it again. But there you have it. Not expensive at all, considering the relation to CTRs and what they cost and what I've spent on stock systems before. So yeah, that's what the stock I'm going with. It's minimalistic. It's not too small though. It's very usable. In the shoulder, it's very comfortable as well. And the colour kind of suits the build. So just a quick one for you today. Hope you've been enjoying all the videos as of late. I will be doing more on this. I've got a bunch of barrels, so I couldn't find the Prometheus 603s in the 250 variant in stock, but one of the suppliers that I work with had a bunch of the TM 603 370 mils. So I bought like 10 of them because I got them at trade price, and I'll either, I mean, I don't even know if I'm going to shove them on the website. I'm probably just going to keep them to one side because more likely than not, I'm going to need, you know, MWS spec barrels. So what I'll do is I'll find out the length I need on that barrel. I think it's about 260-ish. And then machine a barrel for it from the Promi barrel. So I'll machine it down, cut a nice crown on the front. Then we can do the hop and barrel, the hop and nub at the same time. We can look and see if what's compatible there. I've also been sent the new max model MWS hop unit. Now I have been working on my own MWS hop unit for a while now, and it's kind of been put on the back burner because I'm doing just far too much at the same time. But we'll be taking a look at that, and hopefully it's a good aftermarket part, because usually max model stuff is really available. Plenty of places stock it, and it always seems to be in stock. So there you go, SIG Spear. There's a slight rattle on the upper and lower receiver join, which I think everybody's had, and people have been saying, oh, it's a $1,500 gun, shouldn't have that. Honestly, all my MWSs and all my kits have it. Some are better than others, and it probably predominantly comes from a lot of people that have never held real counterparts. I have, and they're all like this. They're all slightly loose. It's just one of them things. Would it have been nicer spending this money to just have that tightened up even just $500,000? Yes, but it is what it is, and I am very, very happy with my purchase. And if I can find some kind of replacement bolt cover, I mean, I'm sure the aftermarket companies are going to do one, maybe a nice steel one. I'll switch that out. It's never really going to be closed anyway because it is a bit of a pointless part. So there you have it. Nice stock. Magpul, mincing words again. Magpul MOE SL-M stock, and it's the mil-spec variant you want. It's a perfect fit for your Toxicant XM5 SIG Spear. Thank you very much for joining me again. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Get your questions down in the comments below as well. Check out the links in the description. Join the Discord. Get involved with the AD community. And as always, from me and Bench, we'll see you in the next video.